Wow. Reactions have trailed a photo purported to be the American visa for Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC). This follows the controversy that has trailed the allegation he was involved in a drug scheme in Chicago in the 1980s. The photo was shared by a Facebook page with this the ruling All Progressive Party. When the elections less than 90 days away, Nigerians are gearing up to elect a candidate that will lead Nigeria out of the economic doldrums. Meanwhile, Bola Tinubu on Saturday morning left the country for the United Kingdom ahead of his scheduled engagement at Chatham House in London on Monday. The APC standard bearer is expected to speak on security, economy, and foreign policy. The development is coming on the eve of the presidential town hall meeting organized by Arise News for candidates of the major four political parties. While the People's Democratic Party candidate Atiku Abubakar, his counterpart in New Nigeria People's Party Rabiu Kwakwansu, and Labour Party's Peter Obi have indicated interest in participating. Tinubu has opted out on Sunday night town hall meeting. Okay, so what is the wahala all over it? I think Tinubu is doing what he knows how to do. So all of you who are complaining, you don't even need to say one thing. You can't force him to go and debate. He has a right to do whatever he wants. He says it's not by force to be candidate or to debate. So there's something you have power. There's one power that you have. If those who feel aggrieved that he doesn't want to talk to Nigerians, then you do the needful. A time is come. This is not matter of, oh, he has entered. For them to remove him, it will be difficult. It will be better for you not to even vote him now than for him to have won and you say you want to remove him. So not to even vote him will be the best thing. So you don't even need to say what you are saying, or to be angry, or to be reacting in a way that is not going to help out in the first place. And one thing is that everybody cannot the what I'm saying, that everybody cannot reason that way. If you say people should not talk, people will still talk, and you can't even take it away from them. But at least one thing is sure, you know what you're going to do at the end of the day. But this issue of and I've been saying it, when they say, I don't know, because tomorrow now you begin to hear a different thing. Like we've heard that he cannot go to the US because one thing, and some days back we learned that he's been denied visa. And when they say he can't go to the US, and I remember vividly when Sarah Reporters was giving reports on how he was sick, was going from one country to another, from one country to another, and I said, if and they were talking about US, Maryland, and what have you. I said, but this man has been going to US for treatment. So if really he cannot enter US, and because I don't understand, he cannot enter US, then how come that the details of how he was going from US to the UK and France, how did he enter US? I see, but to me, like me, I have my own way of talking about this whole thing, in the sense that that is not even my own problem with what people are saying. Some people are holding on to, oh, he's not feeling fine, he's not fit. Or some are of the opinion that oh, a lot of a scandal, a lot of people, they don't know his background. Those are the things that some people don't know, some people are holding on to. So everybody will, but unfortunately, the man has a lot of things that a lot of people are holding on to. This one, that one, this one, and almost all of them, even if all of them are not true, at least 95% of the whole thing allegations, for me looking at it, they are true. People have not even started talking about the bullion vans, because that one is even evident that he himself, he can't even deny it. Everybody saw it. So before we could say Jack Robinson, Keyamu has brought out a, so the man, they said he cannot travel to the US, so he has brought out his visa that he took, that they've given him 2 years ago. So the issue of whether they denied him visa recently, it is even out of it. But before now, because from what we have gathered, he had been traveling to for medical checkup in the US. So that's why I didn't really take that as a big deal. Mhm. Well, useless and shameless politicians who rush America as if it is heaven. How many times did American leaders struggle to come to Nigeria? So Tinubu is not ashamed to display his American visa on social media. What is American visa? Me personally, I have traveled around the whole Asia, and yet it means nothing. If all these thief in Nigeria put the country in order, what will I be doing in Asia countries? Visionless old people know the shame. Okay, but if people say that you cannot go to America now because una don't see say e don't show now, una come dey talk another thing. Okay, it is if it is because people said he cannot go to America that makes him to show, is he would have appeared for debate when people say he cannot stand other candidates in a debate. Oh, you dey sabi talk, other people dey listen, they go see a reply. If e dey vex say okay, they say that no get, I don't bring a heart. Oh, they say you know where, say you no go fit attend, say no, you cannot comprehend. It should have even proved them wrong. Oh, say you don't get primary school certificate, you get this and this, all back and forth. You should have proved it. That is what people are saying. It's a good one. You have provided this. Let us see the other one. Not until now, I had no idea one of the criteria for ruling or running the presidency in Nigeria is having an American visa. What a shame. This is beyond shambolic. How on earth will this make you a good leader? President of Nigeria, lack of issues based agenda for Nigeria. Well, this is a Oluwole visa. If it is authentic, let him travel to US and see what happens next. He has traveled there several times. Can you imagine how base and low the Bola Ahmed Tinubu group have gone? They believe that we will we win them, that will win them the presidency. Actually, it will. February is here. If you truly believe your candidate can win, the Tinubu has twice that possibility. Okay, you were jumping up and down last week that it was denied visa. Did you see it as base and cheap? If you win by rig, there is nothing Tinubu and APC cannot do. Everything about him is fake. Red flag everywhere about this man, but tribal sentiments have taken over sense of judgment. I want us to remember all the atrocities did by Tinubu just because he wants to rule as president of Nigeria, which made him to be using deceitful means to get around the minds of sane Nigerians. His tactics started from hiring fake bishops for endorsements and his results scandals as well. I want people of my country to vote wisely because Tinubu is not fit to rule Nigeria, and worse than that has happened in this regime of 8 years of APC ruling should be looked forward into from Tinubu because he is the most corrupt leader in Southwest that I've ever seen. And I just wonder why EFCC will not touch him. Please vote wisely, avoid regrets. You know what you know. Like I've said, you have one last chance. There's one powerful thing you have that will put everything to rest. But if you don't do it, just like people always say, vote wisely. Oduduwa nation should not allow themselves to be shortchanged. The power brokers want to use Tinubu to continue in power. The permutations are either way correct. One, Tinubu may not be able to function as the number one considering his age. Should he finally become incapacitated, the rest will become history. Okay. Who do we offend in this country? Some shameless people are still campaigning for professional election rigger. A sock man, a very corrupt politician and drug criminal. Enough of old cargo politicians. A man who has been running away from political debates wants to okay wants to deliver a speech on security, economy, and foreign policies in the UK. Haba, what is scam? Look at this old Bola Tinubu that went to Uluwole to do fake American visa issued to him since last year. Why didn't he travel since then? The day Bola Ahmed Tinubu enters America, it is over for him. Fraudulent old people. Keyamo, now you have revealed its controversial USA visa. Could you please reveal to Nigerians his birth certificates and the primary school he attended, or he refused to avail those ones of to you spokesperson as well? Let him travel. All those supporting APC, may your life be like Nigeria economy under the leadership of APC forever. Are you sure they'll be able to say amen? So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.